Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. British Power. Good morning. Okay. Okay. Let me lower down the media volume. The media. Okay. So before we begin, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Momo. Good morning, Sarla. So before we begin, hello everyone. The reason why I'm starting from here compared to what I should be doing is for a lot of disclaimers, okay? But first off, I want to talk about what happened 2 days ago. So you guys were expecting that I should be playing Sonic and Sega All-Star Racing, right? But I wasn't able to do that. Why? Friday I was very tired. Like I will tell you this straight, everyone. So I was tired. More on the mental side because, more probably physically as well. But well, not really physically because I didn't really work out. More on the mental side. So it was unexpected. I will tell you that last Friday I was tired. So I slept at 9 p.m. Like literal 9 p.m. And that's the earliest I have ever slept. So obviously because I unexpectedly slept that early, obviously I woke up on a very bad time. So for those who don't know, I usually sleep at 12 midnight or 1 at most, the latest hopefully. So obviously, as I talked about sleep or like from few streams or I don't know which stream what was. So I normally sleep at 12 or 1. However, I slept at 9 because I was tired mentally. So obviously what happened was sleeping at 9 because that's not the time that I should be I mostly sleep. I woke up at, you guessed it, I woke up at around 2, if not 2, 3 o'clock in the morning already. So obviously Saturday already in my place, so 3 in the morning. And as a result, I couldn't sleep. So I just did my dailies. So afterwards, I slept at 6 and then afterwards I woke up at 11. If not 11, 10. But I believe 11. Now, the problem is I was gonna go out. Uh, I was gonna come home early, but then Saturday, which was yesterday, there was a dinner out with my mom and my 3 siblings. Not 2 siblings because I'm the eldest, of course. So all 4 of us like took a cab and then went to a mall just to explore different types of food. So we tried a restaurant called Pizza Planet. And no, I know people might say, isn't that from Toy Story? No, it was like a it's not really it sounds like the name from Toy Story, but it doesn't really look like it. So yeah, there's like pizzas, pastas. So we tried the unlimited chicken wing, unlimited pizza, unlimited pasta, unlimited like appetizers like the waffle fries. But it wasn't like that. It was good, but it made us too full because I think the mistake was obviously when you're eating in the buffet, the things that you should never eat so that you don't get bloated are pizza and pasta most of the time and rice and anything that has potatoes. So that was the biggest mistake we've ever done. But the chicken wings are good. Yeah. Hello, Jay. Hello, Tofu. Yeah, good evening, Tofu, and good morning, Jay. Yes. So again, hello everyone. I am multi-streaming from both on Twitch and YouTube. So hello guys. We're just doing some small talks first before we do the actual things. That's why I wanted to start at 8:30. So, uh, so obviously after we ate, it was not. It was good. Like the price is just right since we're all four. So the problem, not really the problem. Like it's understandable. So if it's like minimum of 2 people, so if one will do buffet all you can, everyone should have buffet all you can. So I'll just post the pictures of food that we ate yesterday later or probably tomorrow. I'm like working on something very serious and important, like more on document side. So I met with my well, I just call them grandparents because it's usually my grandma's siblings that I met at a restaurant. So we were like, after eating, we went to the supermarket and then we went to other some cyber zone places for gadgets and wiring and stuff. Didn't buy much. My little brother did. We went to, while they went to the supermarket, my little sister told me that our aunties and our aunties, and they saw our aunties like our uncle in Starbucks. Disclaimer, no, I am not promoting Starbucks, so I don't get paid, and also it's just a random encounter, okay? So we're not promoting anything, okay? So for those who knows Hokkien, because obviously so for those who don't know, who don't know, I'm half Chinese. So obviously the uncles and aunties that I met are those from my mother's side, because my mom is Chinese, obviously. So I met I'll be using terms that you might not know. So I met with Go Ima, Ako Kong, and Akim. So for those who don't know, Aku is like first, right? So if it's Ku, A means first, Ku means male, because there is Aku and then Ai. E is usually like gender female, and then Ku is male. So if you say Aku, it's first brother, and then Ai is first sister. Yep. The more you know in Hokkien language. It's technically Chinese, but it's like an accent that we use. So Akim is like the wife of the first sibling, I think. I don't know. I want to make sure I'm saying it right, because of course Doppel has Chinese lineage. Yeah. I did say that previously, Tofu. Yeah, like lots of streams ago, but it's like it doesn't like feel. It doesn't sound like I'm Chinese. So yeah. So I met with them. We had talks, and then it was fun. And then the only thing that I don't like, well, not saying that I don't like, is whenever I meet with them. So including Goima, so the fifth Goi, so it's the fifth sister. Why is there Kong and Ma in the end? So it's like grandmother, grandfather. So we can say the first sibling of my grandmother, because Aku Kong is like you're older. So Aku Kong is like Lolo, let's say. And then Goi is like first sister, Ma, because they're elder, so like aunties and uncles, we can say. But yeah, long story short, we met my parents. They had a chat. I chatted with them. Obviously they were shocked. Obviously, since we're meeting obviously in Asian setting. Obviously, what is normally the first topic that they will always tell you when you guys meet? The first thing is, you have boyfriend, you have girlfriend? And I'm like, no, I just want to enjoy. You should get na. How old are you? And they were then of course I said my age, and I'm like, they're like shocked. What? Are you serious? Yeah, I am that age. Ay, yeah, you should look for girlfriend la, because you're not getting old, you're not getting younger. Other things. It's now for those who are in the US. This is a very typical thing. I'm not sure in the US side, but here in my place and also some Asian countries, our aunties and uncles, whenever you meet your aunties and uncles, that's usually the first thing that they will tell you. At most, usually in like gatherings or others, they will always say that. Except for Goima, she never says that because she knows what I will say in the end. Have manos in your bedroom. Okay, first of all, that does not count. When I meant girlfriend, because you guys should understand that not every Asian, even the oldies in the Asian times, they do not accept those kinds of relationships. Yeah, like they're very strict. You have to understand that some of them are are open to those, but some are not. Because in Chinese culture, especially if you're the first you're the eldest, whether you're a guy or a girl, if you they would want you to have like an heir. That's why. it's like a Chinese thing, especially like your first son will be prosper and then here and there and here and there. But obviously with inflations and everything, do people even want to get married? Like even a lot of people in my batch, especially like a lot of people in my batchmate, especially at high school or college, a lot of us don't get married. Like a lot of us are all single because of situation. I don't rush to get married without plan. Yep. Us, we already have plans. It's easy to make plans. The hard part is, are you gonna take the risk and responsibility of the cost that you're gonna deal with in the long run? Because you have to consider, let's say I do have a girlfriend, we get married. Obviously, the first thing is marriage plans, of course, the cost to make like the first wedding, the bouquets, the bridals and others, and you know, the typical maid. And obviously, even if we do get wedding gifts, which is very helpful at times, it's still fine, but still expensive. You have to remember the gowns, the gowns and the wedding attires of both the bride and the groom, of course, and then the ring and here and there and here and there. And obviously, since I have a Chinese blood and I have Chinese relatives on my mother's side, obviously they want everything to be like very extravagant, because if you flaunt your appearance, like you can luxurious flaunting, people will see you differently. People will think immediately that you're rich. Yeah, that's how it is in the China, like typical Asian. Because of typical Asian, like you guys see those like I believe there's like a show like Asian riches. I forgot what they did. Let's all be single Pringles. At least it's not an arranged marriage. Yeah, they were advising us to why not we just join a group of like single people like in the Chinese community, and I'm like, are you serious? That exists? Apparently it exists. Wait, Double Sun is having a plan to get married. So bad while doing it. No worries, tofu. No worries, tofu. And not exactly. Oh, wait, give me a second, guys. I had because of let's double check. So I'm back. So yeah, not planning to get married. It's still like not really good at the moment, especially with my financial situation. So I'd rather not deal with those, especially with inflations and taxes and everything. Especially if you do get married and have a child, you're gonna be having a lot of problems buying milk, buying diapers, buying clothes for the baby. And then if the baby gets sick, you have to pay for like lots of bills for medicines or like, let's say, clinic and other things. And then you have to consider like when they grow older and bit by bit, you have to like teach them educational stuff. And obviously, if I have a kid, I will never let them touch the cell phone or a tablet. I will do it the traditional way. Okay? Of course, I cannot scold them in a way like during my time as a kid. Of course, my parents are very strict. I'll be strict, but at the same time, like let them know why these things. Because I never want, like in the future, if I do have kids, I don't want them to experience what we had to go through. It's a very typical thing for every parent. Like some parents, they will be just like their parents just because that's how it works. But in reality, you don't have to really be like your parents. So it's usually that. And the child support if you got divorced. That's the thing. We don't have divorce in the Philippines, so it doesn't really apply to us. I know this is not just for the record, guys. This is not the reality 101. I'm just talking about like what happened like yesterday. Obviously, I had talked with Goima and others about marriage and others. But in the end, yeah, we are explaining like the bad situations. Like if you're in a relationship, the hard thing is you don't know if it's gonna be them, and you don't know if they're just money grabbers to begin with. Especially here in the Philippines, like there's a reason why a lot of females, and not only females but the men are looking for foreigners, because obviously money. It's always the money. Like it or not, that's how the reality works. If you don't have money, then you won't have the chance to even be in a relationship. Sometimes some people like they want to be like sugar babies. Like once they find a foreigner and they fell in love with them, and then they'll get pampered with like things that they wanted. Then yeah, that's those are the typical situations. Other countries are usually like that. Like for those who are like using dating apps, that happens a lot. Is there anyone in your family who is open-minded who supports LGBT? 100% none. In mother's side, a lot no. A lot no. My siblings are very open. My siblings are open. That goes with my father's side. A lot are not open. Like the scary thing is that there is religion also involved, and obviously I'm not against religion. So obviously they have that wording. So that's why I'm very, very careful with whatever I like, because everyone knows that I am a fan of BL and other stuff. But obviously I can't just tell them to my uncles and aunties, because chismosa sila eh. They are gossipers, okay? So obviously I am very careful with whatever things that I am doing and wherever I go, and also whatever I say. That's why I always try my best to not how to say this, to not be involved, do not like show the other side of me, because I'd rather not. I can say my live streamer, but I'll never say what they are. I can only say that to my my close cousins or close relatives or close siblings. So yeah. So through my fam being asked me if I have a GF already, I don't even plan to have a child, Lamau. Yeah, I would rather do foster, like rather get a foster child, because if you think about it, there's a lot of kids that are like abandoned by their real parents just because of money and other things. I would rather do that, because you guys have to understand that the population is so high now. I would rather foster a child, especially when they're young, because it's easy to teach them. It's just hard. Your voice sounds static. I do? I don't think I do sound static. Maybe... Nah, I don't think it's static. I'm just a bit far away, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. Like me, for example, at day normal, feature at night a slot. Well, that's a hard word. Yeah, that's a hard word, Jay. That's a hard word. So yeah, so I would... This is the mic. Well, the mic isn't really that static because there's probably nothing wrong. Maybe it's from how you hear. And also, I was like far away from the microphone earlier. So I guess the static that you guys might be hearing could be from my volt regulator, since there's almost all the plugs were reused up. So there's that. Well, that, yeah. So the only thing I would advise you all is, before you plan to be in a relationship, make sure you check on things, okay? You don't, yeah, you have plans, but you have to plan ahead, or be, how people say, intuitive. That's how they call it. Like, see, thinking beyond, like, can you handle like situations beyond that? Because a lot of people can just say, let's break up because I don't like you. That's it. There are people like that. And then the only dumb excuse that they always say whenever in a relationship is, it's not me, it's you. Like, that's the dumbest excuse they ever had. They could have just said, I just don't like you. I am loving someone else. That's it. However, that's the worst thing that a guy or even a girl would say, because they could have broken up and then found another relationship. That's it. Lamau, I have to switch in YouTube because I'm so buggy. Oh no. Maybe because you're outside, Tofu. So it's fine. It's fine, Cloud. Also, hello, Cloud. Yeah, Cloud or Tofu. Yeah, for those who don't know, the one on YouTube, Cloud is Tofu on Twitch. Okay, FYI, just in case people forget. So that's the only advice I could give when it comes to these kinds of relationships. So again, after the talk, we had fun. We already ate. Yeah, my uncles and auntie, my uncle like treated me and my little sister like Starbucks, and I was like, thank you so much. Even though I don't want to, but you know those typical Asians where no, you should drink, or you should eat. And then obviously it's so hard to say no to them, especially when they're very, very old. Okay. So after me and my little sister, and then my mother came and my little brother, and then after the talks, everything all done, came back home, etc. We parted ways. It was fun Saturday. And then earlier I met with my one Saima. So the third sibling or the third sister of my grandparents, mother's side by the way. So there's that. Yeah, we had talks like how things are okay, and then of course I met with my auntie. We talked a lot of stuff like the games and other things because there will be a lot of retro games in the next few weeks. So everyone be prepared. I know few PH friends on Facebook who wants me because I'm a Puerto Rican. Yeah. Yeah, people like there's a lot of people like that. It's just hard. You have to be very careful with whenever it's same goes with other countries. Like talking with other people, you have to be very, very wary. The only thing nice about us here is almost everyone is honest. Honest, really. Yeah. Okay. So enough talking. I'm sure everyone want to have a chat, like a very serious chat now. So we will now go to the room now. We will now start the reality 101. So it's good you all to keep in touch with them. Yeah, because they're very like just like me because you don't know. They don't know if they're gonna suddenly poof disappear from the earth. So usually for me, I love my relatives. I love my cousins. Like regardless if there's like quarrels or other thing, because at the end of the day, you wanna like enjoy. You wanna like be to at least have very good moments with your uncles and aunties or siblings or cousins because you don't know what's gonna happen. Like you don't know. Like someone might be sick, but you don't know. But because obviously they won't just tell you that they got sick or stuff, right? And oh, hi Bake from Bake Soon on YouTube. Hello, hello. We're like just doing some talking on what happened to me 2 days ago. So don't worry. I'll be doing the reality 101 in a few minutes. So yeah, at the end, I had a fun talk with my relatives. It was fun because they're like very old, that like literal like oldies, like elders. Because I wanna like make sure, not only me, even my parents, because obviously it's better like to be able to talk to them and to talk to them as much as possible, and as since they're still strong, can walk, can talk, can look at us like things. Both sides are not very close. They don't get along over the For those situations, yeah, you have to accept. If they don't want to talk to you, that's it. Simple as that. If they're just gonna come back to you just because of other things, or let's say they're asking for money, ignore them, because in the end, why would you come back to us if you don't want to talk to us in the first place after years? So it's like triggering dramas that shouldn't happen to begin with. Ours is more on the straightforward side when it comes to those things. Oldies that can still play mahjong. Well, in my side, well, it's okay. Same with us. But I'm not sure who among us still play mahjong, because all I know is it's usually my grandmother on my mother's side that's very good at mahjong, and that's how I was able to learn how to play mahjong as well. On Chinese mahjong, of course, but Japanese mahjong is also different. Yeah. So yeah, the ones who knows how to play Chinese mahjong is me, my mom, my one cousin, my one uncle. Rather, two uncles know how to play. And then one of my aunties, my mother's sister. When you're gonna teach me how to play mahjong, that's the thing. All I can tell you is the easiest way for me to teach you mahjong is playing Mahjong Soul. Though it's but it's like Japanese mahjong, and not Chinese mahjong, because they're both different in gameplay. Okay. Without further ado, it's time for us to have our reality 101. Sorry for the delays. So, I'm sure everyone is like very excited. I'm sure this is a topic that has been people thinking like, yeah, this is gonna be one of the interesting reality 101s. Because for those who don't know what reality 101 is, reality 101 is more like, I'll be straight to the point on what is going on. May it be like anything like politics, may it be like in the VTuber sphere, may it be anything topic that like hitting you with reality. Yes, I'm a VTuber, but I'd rather talk about things that are very important and can be something that everyone should be aware of. Now, So before we begin the reality 101, I would like to remind everyone that this is only from my own perspective and my own experiences. I am not saying that I could be right. I'm not saying that I could be wrong. So please take it as a grain of salt on whatever I'm gonna be saying here on out. If there are things that I might say that might have offended you, or something is wrong, feel free to just chat down on the comments or just DM me that that's not how you should say it. And then of course you have to be considerate in what you're telling me, because if you're gonna just message me just because you got offended on whatever I say, then there is no back and forth response, feedbacks, and other things. Okay, so please take note that if you're gonna say something like offensive, at least say like in like at the end, like let's say you shouldn't have said something like that. Instead, you could have said like this instead. Okay, something like that. So like there's a rhetorical, not really rhetorical, more like a suggestion, right? Because of course I can take on comments, but at least give suggestions just in case that you got offended. Okay, do take note that my words could mean differently with different people. So I might have said something that I know it's right. Some people might think it's right, but some people might think it's wrong. Okay? So obviously the misunderstanding of things will always be there. So that's why I advise giving suggestions or comments with suggestions in case you want things to be taken note of. Okay? So again, everything that I'm gonna say starting regarding this topic on Reality 101 are all based from my own experiences, based from what I have been seeing on the internet, based from what I'm seeing in my perspective, okay? And also take note for those on YouTube and also on Twitch, again, just to remind you all to please remember to read the rules first before you chat anything else. Because once we begin the Reality 101, this is gonna be the most serious topic that we're gonna be talking about. Also, hello Jeannie, hello from YouTube, Jeannie from YouTube. Okay, so we will now begin the topic with Reality 101. Okay, we'll now move to the room. Okay, hello everyone. So yeah, we're in our chatting street. We're now gonna be talking. So welcome to Reality 101. So from our previous topic, we talked about like YouTubers. We talked about like politics. We talked about like the educational system. We talked about like some school and stuff. So now for today's Reality 101, you guys might have noticed that there is no audio. So for those to take note, whenever I do Reality 101, there will always be no background music, just so everyone can focus on this topic. If they want words to speak out that is related to the topic, you may do so. Any other topics that's like outside, I would advise to keep it to yourself unless the topic is connected to it. I'm a YouTuber. Oh, hello. That's nice to hear. Now, let us now begin the topic. So, let's not delay any further because we're gonna be talking 30 stuff. Okay. So, there's static. Sorry. Is there static on your side, Doppel? Wait, let me check. Static. Wait. Give me a second. Is it because of my phone and other things? Wait. Okay, give me a second. You mentioned static again, so let me see. Let me check my mic real quick, just for me to understand the static that you guys are hearing. Okay, give me a second, guys. I need to listen. Ah, 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 ah. Hello. Thank you. Thank you so much for the raid, Cassie. Hello. So, hello, raiders. So, for those who just arrived, hello, I'm Doppel Griz. I'm a little bear adventure VTuber. And right now, we are going to be doing a 101. So, there's like static. So, I'm just checking what's going on. So, give me a second. where the static is coming from. Hopefully, okay. Yeah, so for those who just arrived, yeah, again, I'm Doppel Griz. I'm a little bear adventure VTuber. Right now, we're gonna begin talking about reality 101, and I'll be announcing which topic that we'll be talking about. Yeah. So I'm EP. Okay. Yeah, dip out. Take care. Yeah. For those who don't know, Cassie played, I think, Elder Scroll, I believe. So please rest, Cassie. And for those who just arrived, you guys can get water and like refreshments so that you can rest at ease. Yeah, I'm still checking on the static that you guys are hearing. So I'm wondering what's going. Maybe it's your mic. Yeah, I think it's my mic, but I don't think it's the mic because okay, let me just check real quick. Okay. Oh, sorry guys. I'm checking the microphone just to monitor the static that was mentioned. ASMR. Yeah. ASMR. Yeah, I'm just checking why it's having static. So give me a second. I'm just gonna check real quick. Ah 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 mm. Okay, that one part. Okay, checking right now. Uh hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna be loading a bit, so I'm just gonna check something. Okay, I can hear the static. So where is this coming from? Okay, give me a second. I'm just gonna turn off some things. So give me a second. Yeah, okay. Give me a second, guys. I am now checking on the audios. Yeah, so I just came back, so I don't know if something did change on my mic. Oh, I'm switching to channel. I'm a double agent. Okay, okay. Ah, 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 ah. Okay, I sound better now. Yeah, there's no more static. It should be fine. Ah, 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 ah. Okay. Better now. Yeah, I had to restart the mic and someone removed my glasses. Okay, okay. Give me a second. I am like right now checking up on something just to see. Okay. Better now. Okay, good to go. Yeah. Thank you so much, Momo Starla and Tofu slash Cloud. Yep, don't worry, don't worry. Yep, it's much better than before. Yeah. Yeah. Bye. See you tomorrow because I have school tomorrow. Okay, okay, Jindy. Just make sure you do your best at studies. You'll need it. Okay, okay. Okay. I think it should be good now. I'm like working on a lot of things. Okay, now I can close this because it's gonna lag. Yeah. So for those who are wondering, yes, I had to close. I usually close my Opera and other things just for safety. Just so that the processing doesn't consume much. because obviously I have the Mix Up app, I have the VTube Studio, and then I also have a game that's still open. So anyway, let's talk. This was the thing, JJ. I can't put Chompy for reasons. You guys will have to find out why. But for now, let's talk. So again, for those who are from the raid, you guys can sit back and relax because the top we're gonna be doing a reality 101, and then after a few minutes, we will be playing Sonic and Sega All-Star Racing. Shout out to Jay because this game was gifted to me via Steam, so thank you. So finally I get to play this game. And I'll also talk about the history on why I got why and other things. So Reality 101 and today's topic, fans. Literal fans. May it be VTuber fans, may it be live streamer fans, specifically live streamer fans. Anything that will fall are the following: VTubers, content creators, whether they are YouTubers, uh, YouTubers, Twitch streamers, beauty gurus that are streaming, pastry chefs, and whatnot. We're gonna be talking about fans, and at the same time, we will be talking about like parasocialism, which is things that everyone knows what it is. So, full disclaimer: this is gonna whatever is gonna come out from my mouth are based from what I see and what I have encountered. Okay, Doppel sama. Yeah, no. OnlyFans, no. I don't think well, for OnlyFans that's different. Okay, so let's now begin for fans. Everyone understands what fans are. Like some, it can be of all genders: fanboy, fangirl, or fans in the LGBT fans that are LGBTQIA plus. Because there's a lot, and I don't. Yeah, there's just a lot. Can you please stop adding more letters? It's like we're gonna go EIEIO. Okay, it's parasocials. Okay, so we'll start first with those. Like we're gonna be talking about fans in general. To everyone who's watching right now, the understanding of everyone when it comes to fans, they are fans of certain people, certain groups. For example, sometimes fans have different names. Like for example, for my Oshi, Kageyame Shien, the fan base or the fan name is called Shiangumi. Of course, they're like fans of Kageyama Shien from Holostars JP Third Generation Mafia, right? So there's also those like, for example, for Doppio Drop side of Nijisanji I believe wait. Uh, 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 seventh wave. Seventh wave. Where they are being where Doppio's fan base or fan name is called sidekicks, right? Because Doppio drops sidekicks. So everyone has their like main they're fans of their favorites. Like for example, me on YouTube, I'm fan of Rosana Pansino because I love her pastries because I watched her when she was doing her very first video. Believe I was able to reach some of her videos, but the first one was, I believe I watched them make like a Princess Peach castle, like the very first one, the one where her kitchen is like very different from today's kitchen. So everyone can be a fan of anything. Same goes with like when people becomes fans of, like, let's say Pokemon, TCG, you can tell. So that means it doesn't have to be that you know them fully. Okay, people might say I'm a better fan than you. No, that's not how it works. If you love them or like you're a fan of them, regardless of how knowledgeable you are, if you support them, that counts as being a fan, right? So yeah. So for that one, I would advise not. I will be talking about parasocialism in the later minutes. We're just gonna be talking about the fans in general. Like obviously there are different types of fans. Okay, the most common are usually the ones that are like die-hard fans. Like they know their Oshi, they know their favorite live streamer, or like they love they are familiar with the content or the hobby that they are into. Like for example, I love Pokemon. I'm a fan, but yeah, I could be die hard just because I have like the one of Pokemon official Pokemon merchandise, TCGs. I played the game because you guys saw the Pokemon Red, and I know how it works. So you can tell that I actually have experience even before I started streaming, or even before. Like even if you tell me if I can still play the Pokemon of the past, I can, and you guys saw it, Pokemon Red. So diehard fans, like let's say example, because we're talking about like the ones on the online, right? So it can be cosplayers. We're including cosplayer fans as well. So where do we begin so that it doesn't have to be like very too much in the brain cell? So you can be like a diehard fan, like because I know what Doppel Dropsite's favorite food, or how tall he is, or his first stream, or he. I am like I have been I have been in his membership for like the very start of him debuting, and when the membership is now open for his channel. So there are those diehard fans, and they will like fully support them. Like they are diehard fans. But obviously, even if they're diehard fans, there's also those that even if they're diehard fans, they would be very, very, very unetiquette. My Oshima. It's like the one from anime, right? So, and then there are the fans that are like you can already tell that it's so different from being a diehard fan, and obviously that's where parasocialism begins. Parasocial fans, they want that their favorite content will only interact with their chat. They don't like there are very specific things like I don't want this streamer to be collaborating with this one. Like here's a hard thing. The one who made the parasocialism when it comes to the VTuber sphere, the ones who are making this are the actual fans themselves. Like they're always saying that you should only be this one. We will not love you if you're gonna be like supporting men or other things. Like some of you all have already seen what was going on behind the scenes. Not only Niji Sanji, not only in Hololive, but VTubers in general. That they will say, "Oh, you're a girl. I love to support you, but I don't want you to interact with men." Or sometimes even men themselves, like, "I love your interaction collaboration, but I would not like you to collaborate with this insert corporation group, people from that corporation," right? Which is like very annoying if you think about it. Like, why? Who makes the rules? That's the hard thing. And the ones that mostly makes these kinds of like restrictions are the fans themselves. Like for those who don't like, some of you all are very familiar with the Selen Tatsuki incident, right? And you know how hardcore the fans were when that bombshell topic just came to the internet. It went so bad that it even reached people or live streamers who don't even know who Selen was. It was a wild journey. Like you can already tell the path of socialism already. Like same goes, they will be talking about certain VTubers that their past life they were like doing this. Bro, I remember Vox's fans. Yeah, like even if I don't wanna bring up that name, yeah, this is very common. This is so common. Like although I don't want to name drop his name, but this is based from what I am seeing on Twitter, okay? So if you're here, Mister, this is from what I am seeing, okay? The fans are like too much. Like they should only be like this and like that. They should only collab with this and that. We don't want you to collab with this and that. And then we don't want you to be and then like like you're not the manager. Like and here's the hard thing. They're so insensitive to the point that they're just like they're like kids, right? They're like literal kids. Like if you think about it, whenever they talk about certain things, it's like they're like people without common sense. Like it's so hard when there are fans that don't have common sense. And the worst part is there are even professional fans that also don't use their common sense. So there's also that situation. Because some of the fans that are like that specific person that you mentioned, Cloud or Tofu, Cloud slash Tofu, if you check the profiles of those commenters, it's either that they are bots because it makes sense, right? And some are like actual people that are like, let's say, artists, or like they have a lot of like following. So it's like sometimes you just wonder what was on your mind for you to comment something that like feels so parasocial, or feels very wrong, or like feels like that you want to tell like the actual live streamer to just don't do those things so that no problem will happen. Like, who does that? Like, I have been seeing this. This is very common, especially on the girl side. Now, not name dropping anything, but for an example that I can only give you guys are people from Hololive. And for those who don't know, Holostars are men, Hololive are girls. Now, some people don't mind if it's Hololive girls, and then the male people are like from outside of corporations. But if it's a Hololive collaborating with Holostars, it's like something's wrong. Now, this doesn't really happen much, especially like specifically some branches in Hololive. Like, it's very normal just because they're like friends. Like, they have groups and other things based from interactions and everything. Like, for example, for Holo ID and Holostars JP, like they have very good interactions. Like, look closely. Like, there's Gerard like talking about like Ninja Shuriken opais, right? Like with Ollie with Ollie, right? Like, the best part is there's no parasocialism. I'm like, they're like, think about that, they're like siblings, right? Because at the end of the day, they're like people, they're real people behind the avatars. The worst part is the fans are like trying to treat as if they are managers, as if it's the VTubers managers. Like, you're a clipper, you're an artist, we don't care. You're not the manager. Like, it's sad that there are times that they tolerate it. That's the hard thing, because the hard thing about parasocialism, especially if you're in a VTuber corporation, you have no choice but to report it to your legal management. Because obviously you can't fight back, because if you fight back, they will fight back at you. They'll be like, this person is like this. And then when you, let's say the person commented back, the person will just say, did this person just say that I'm like this and like that? So it's like they're twisting the truth. They're twisting as if that person is wrong. So it's like, if you think about it in that kind of perspective, it's just so wrong. Like, we as fans have already seen what has happened. We have seen what should be done and should not have happened. Like, if you think closely, the Selen Tatsuki incident could have been peacefully done if you think about it closely. Yeah, yeah, the management is like very wrong, so the fans really have the right. But on some points, the ones that are outrageous fans, it shouldn't have reached that far. But then in the end, it will still reach that far. So it's like, mm, so parasocial. Yeah, like for me, especially for those on my fans, I would not want everyone to have to face that scenario. For me, especially, I'm gonna be like, yeah, parasocial. Thank you, Studio, for the info. So, parasocial, the term was coined by psychologist Donald Horton and Art Hall in 1956 when televisions became widely available. You know, the TV viewer began to develop the illusion of intimacy with the characters on the screen. Exactly. Thanks, Studio, for that. So, yeah, this is a good description of parasocial. Like, there this is where the term that has been coined in the internet memes, which is delulu. That's why when a lot of people are doing like this, people will always say that they're so delulu, as if like they love them so much and other thing. But at the end of the day, you're not the manager. At the end of the day, you're a fan. At the end of the day, there are things that there are things that there's a reason why rules were made. Why there are boundaries that were made. It's because of the fans going overboard that affects not only the mentality of the actual streamers. The reason why I'm saying streamers, because it's not only YouTuber, it's not only VTubers that are affected, but even content creators. Take Pokemon's fans, for example. If you speak ill of Pokemon, get ready to have a blast with all her fans. Right? Yep, for the benefit of everyone, I have to define the term. Yeah, that's true. Because, guys, I have to tell you, I don't have that high IQ, okay? For some people, you guys have already seen my IQ results, and it's not that high. I'm not like Bowser that has 9,800 IQ, okay? So, it's because of this parasocialist. Because of fans being overboard, and yeah, parasocialism is also one of them. So much boundaries happened, and at the same time, the content creators or the streamers themselves get mentally exhausted because the sad thing about this is that even if the streamer makes an announcement of these changes, the fans, majority of them, those hardcore parasocial fans, don't give a damn. They'll still continue to do these things because that's how hardcore, that's how delulu they are. Now, you can be of if it sounds like an attack or offense to you guys. First of all, this is how I see from my own perspective. Okay, I don't need to hear like DMs from people who will be like, so you hate, the fans of this, like insert VTuber fans. Nope. This is how I see it from all you fans. Majority of most of what I am seeing. May it be Reddit, though I don't have Reddit. I don't, okay, by the way, guys, I don't have Reddit, so please do take note that I don't read Reddit because I don't want to have any more social medias. I'm so tired of balancing like Facebook, Twitter, Blue Sky, and other things. Okay, so please do forgive me. So again, like I'm not attacking, and I'm not attacking all fans. I'm making all of you be aware of whatever actions you do as a fan of a certain fan base. You will be the possible reason how everything happened. Okay? Let's say you're a fan of them. You didn't do anything. But because of the other fans that are making things that have gone overboard, new boundaries and rules has been made. If you're wondering, why are you blocked or other things? It's because you did something wrong. So obviously, you have no right to be angry because you did something wrong. Or let's say, why am I blocked even though I haven't done anything wrong to them? At the end of the day, it's mostly the decisions, right? And obviously, a lot of fans don't want to be with fans that are like very toxic, very parasocial, as if this person is mine. And you like look at the anime. I think there's an anime for that, right? I forgot what anime that was. The one with the idol anime wherein they were like the Lulu so much as if they want that idol to be theirs, but because they couldn't, like they did the knife thingy, yeah, something like that. I forgot what was the anime's name. So I forgot the anime, but it's very famous because the one who sang was Yoasobi. So I forgot the anime. But because it has idol, okay? I forgot the name of the anime. The one with the girl that at first she's alive until that scene happened. But anyway, that's how worse it got. There are even fans who had the guts to bring a gift with a tracking device. Mikulski? No, it's not Mikulski. It's an anime wherein there's an idol girl and then she was a singer and then something happened to her. There was a diehard parasocial fan and then they put the knife inside the girl and then obviously, yeah, poof. And then then of course the ones who Oshinoko, yeah, that one. Thank you so much, Momo. It's Oshinoko. Yeah, that's also a good anime for people to understand what parasocial or how horrible fans can go beyond what they should go overboard. If you guys remember, there was a member in the AKB48 that when they found out that this person was in a relationship, they had to like cut off their hair and other things. Right? if you guys wonder why is there will always be parasocialism, and it's not because of gender, okay? It's not only because of gender. The ones that are making this rule, the ones that thinks, yeah. So this is, if you think about it, the at the end of everything, the ones that are like making this nonsense rules are the fans themselves. That is why whenever content creators noticed what they were doing, they will like be very straightforward that because of what you did, this is what we can only do. That's it. Be not happy. Okay? You have to understand it's because of certain fans that made content creators angry. And the laughable thing is that things after those, even the fans get angry at the streamer. Some fans are angry with the streamer, and some fans are getting angry with those diehard parasocial Delulu fans. So, why? Right? Like, if you think about it, it sounds so stupid, right? Like, if you think about it, if you think about what has happened over, like, now that I have seen all of this, if you think about it, this all sounds so stupid. Like, you could have just shut up and just watch the stream, watch the content creator and just support them. That's it. Like, if let's say the corporation is wrong, then they're wrong. You could have just like wrote a letter or other things. Not rally up as if you have the power to say anything you want, as if you have protection in the internet, as if you won't get caught. In cyber, there's a thing that's there's a reason why there's cybersecurity, right? And you could be legally charged for things that you should not have done, right? So so especially like some of you guys have already heard of what happened. Like the fans, like it things have gone overboard. Like even if you're not fans, like let's use Iron Mouse's incident. There are when they heard about Iron Mouse, and then a lot of people were like, "Who?" Some of the content here's also the worst things, especially for content creators, especially if they have big huge followers or huge fans. When they are like, because the scary thing is that you're the whatever you do affects your fans. So if you guys remember the incident with Iron Mouse, with and that someone like saying that they don't know who Iron Mouse is, those streamers fans targeted Iron Mouse with so many offensive words. Same goes with some of Iron Mouse fans that they attack back on those fans. Like, why did you attack them? It's not your fault. You're just like insert swear words. Like, use your brain, please. Please use your common sense. You can like be very decent and be professional, but no, you're being professional without common sense. That's even worse. And I graduated in college, so I know what's going on. That's why I rarely speak up on Twitter, because no good will come if you're just gonna vent out things that you should not vent out things that could go overboard. I can vent out things just because things are dumb. But of course, I don't want to vent out things that could like you have to insert names and other things. I don't want that, because whatever I say could affect my fans. Whatever I say could affect my friends. So obviously, even as a fan, you have to be wary of all those things. Like whatever you say as a fan could affect the other fans, could affect your friends, could affect the live streamer. So being the Lulu or being parasocial, being like this person should not stream this person should not be, to begin with, it should never have happened if it weren't for those very certain fans. Everything could have been very peaceful. If you guys think about it, if all the fans were like very professional, they have common sense. Whenever there's like a problem, they'll just say that you should have done this and done that. That's it. You don't have to attack them. Like you're not in the legal management to be saying these things, or Or like you might not there are and then majority of the time, majority of the people attacking certain things, they don't even know them. So it's like you're just attacking just because you just hate them or because the content creator just hates them. So it's like you're riding along. Like you're not even in their problem or in their shoes. So I'm like, why are you doing this? You're not even close to that. You're not even close to those streamers. You're a fan, yeah, but what's that got to do with you posting something to vent out that could like it's like you're targeting them just because they did something offensive. Like you could have just said nothing. You could have just like emailed or like if the end doesn't work, then just email the legal management, especially if it's Hololive or Sanji or I don't know, First Stage Connect, First Stage Production. You can just email this situation. That's it. They'll look into it and like for legal actions, of course. And here's the dumb part. Majority of all the fans could either be like kids, literal kids, because not saying a lot of kids are dumb, they don't read rules. Okay? There's a reason why rules are in the description of every content creator on YouTube, of course. And then for Twitch, the rules are either before you start chatting or in their about us page. Okay? That's why usually at the start of their streams, especially me, I'm now making a habit to remind everyone to do the rules because people don't read. Like you studied in high school or elementary or college and you need to read. How hard is it for you to not read? Are you that lazy to read the rules? This goes with fans also who don't read the rules. They could just say that, they could just say, oh, I shouldn't have said that. I'm so sorry. Of course, the streamer will forgive you, but if you're gonna do it again, are you really reading the rules or are you really listening to the person? Because here's the thing. I have been watching some streamers and I was able to encounter the streamer banning that viewer. Yes. For those who don't know, I have been watching some streamers that I follow on YouTube and I have seen them like live banning them because they're being too much. And it's in the rules. So I'm like, the live streamer is playing a very hard game that's mentally exhausting and you're gonna add fuel to the fire. And it's and it's in their rules that there are things that you can only say and things that you should not. They tolerated your first message, but you became too much, so they banned you. And it's hard because, oh shit, I'm a fanatic. Not exactly. So, oh, studio, thank you also, so I can see. Fan in short is for fanaticism. A person who is extremely interested in something to a degree that some people find unreasonable, right? Some to a degree that some people find unreasonable. So do take note, it's not all people or not all, some. That is why boundaries were made for fans. You guys have to remember that. You have to also put yourself in their shoe. Like if you are on a live streamer shoe and you just commented something like that, how will the live streamer feel? Right? Especially for me, I make sure that I keep my words and things not go out of bound because whatever I say, whatever I do could either be can be an attack to myself or can affect the fans or they can see what I am thinking. Because if you have a large following of fans, you have to remember that you will be whatever you do could affect what's gonna happen in the long run. For example, let's see. There are fans of certain VTubers. Then they did something that they should not have done. So fans have gotten angry and then they want to support their fans anymore. But there are some cases like they have a huge number of following and then they hated that one streamer. What the fans will do because the streamer doesn't like them because of this, they will go to that person's channel or to the person's channel, maybe Twitch or YouTube, and they will start doing hate messages and other things just because live streamers said that this certain live streamer are like this and like that in the bad way. That's why it's so scary when it comes to fans being too hardcore to the point that they lose common sense. And the worst thing is that it's not only like normal fans, it's also fans that have like professional degree that they have gone too far. Like there are some that I know, oh, they're gonna say that, oh, I have a business degree and other things, so I have the right to say these things. It's because of you that they're and I'm like, the first question is, what will you gain? Or what will the fan base or what will the live streamer gain from what you're saying? You're not the manager. Because at the end of the day, whenever people say that, the first thing I will tell them is that, are you the manager to put these boundaries? If you said, if you were gonna say no, or what do you mean it's because of this? Are you the manager? No. So you don't have the right. Your objective is to support your streamer. If there's something wrong, just tell them in a professional and proper way. You don't have to like message as if you're attacking the person. They're human beings. Behind the avatar that you're seeing right now, especially me, I'm I'm just a living human being with an anime avatar that just moves here and hello, hello. And then thank you also for the head pat, by the way, Tofu. Thank you. And then you have to understand that that's why it's like a balance between live streamers and fans, because whatever the fans do could affect the live streamer. And same thing, you as a content creator, depending if you have high number of followers, whatever you do and say to certain things or certain people or certain objects could affect your fans as well, right? And also, like, for example, like for those who are following me since the very beginning, like I always say that you guys should lower your expectations on me, because the reason is that a lot of people are like having high expectations, already expecting that they will be having these rules and other things, wherein, and then at the end of the day they're just not gonna listen to them most of the time. Some people will have high expectations. Like they will say, the model looks so good, so I feel like they're gonna be a good streamer. And then suddenly at the end of the day, they'll be like, so that's what they voiced like? Never mind. And so that is also the reason why I always tell this. Even like the first few months of me debuting, I always tell them to lower their expectations, because this is like an experimental thing, but now it feels like a fun hobby just to release stress. One proper guideline is to respect one another, right? Right. That's why that's true. Because those are most of that is the number one common rule that you always see from every live streamers or even content creators. May it be like they don't stream a lot, but they will do like mukbangs or other things. Like res- just respect them. As fans, we have to respect each other. As fans, whatever we say could affect anyone. You might say something offensive and you think that it sounds right. No, you're going to be affecting everyone. You could also be the cause as to why a new rule will be made. And that's the worst thing. The worst thing that could also happen is that you know that you're the one who has fault, but you don't want to admit it, and you're just gonna do some, you're just gonna double down. Like, tanga ka ba? Nasaan ng common sense? Nahulog ba? Napunta ba sa balye? Napunta ba sa dagat? Na naaamoy basura na? Like, like, are you good in the head? You had educational level, may it be high school or elementary. The least you could do is to use your common sense like every other people. If you're just, and then there are some people who will like talk back. What do you mean common sense? That's the thing. Are you the manager to be saying these things to the streamers? No, right? If you think that there's something wrong, like this fan is being very offensive and other things, you guys can just email the legal team of, like, if corporation, or if the indie VTuber has a business email, you can just email them for suggestions and other things. That's it. If they don't reply, then that's it. That's a problem on their own. It's not that hard to read, or it's not that hard to stay quiet and think about the situation. How hard is it? Instant noodle is not instant in the begin with. You have to it's not like when you open you can now eat it. No, you have to put hot water and wait for how many minutes. You think it's not called instant. It's instant because it's just easy to do. Like, guys, how hard is it for you to how hard? Oh wait, not I'm not saying you guys, of course. I'm more concerned on those fans that are like too hardcore, too over the like over just goes overboard. Like, you guys, they have to realize, or including us, because it doesn't hurt to be civil to one another, right? Like, that's why there are terms like etiquette, like fan etiquettes or stream etiquettes or content creator etiquettes and other things. Like, even if the streamers don't know, there is proper etiquette in everything. We are even taught that in grade school. So you have to, everyone, not only me, not only the fans, not only you guys, even us. I forgot there was a famous skater in Japan who got married but divorced after due to obsessive fan, right? Like, how horrible can you get? Like, being obsessive. And here's the thing: those obsessive fans will like send death. There are certain fans that will send death threats to each other. Like, what's wrong with you, right? What's wrong with you guys? Etiquette. I love that. Yeah, that's the one thing a lot of people, a lot of fans don't have, or like they always forget. Like, common sense, etiquette, proper wording. Like, it's not that hard. Instant, as I mentioned, instant noodle does not mean that you can eat the noodles immediately. You have to pour hot water, put all the condiments, and then you have to wait for minutes. That's it. If instant noodle has like things to do, what more for fans, right? You're instantly gonna say those things, but there's like these things first. Like, a lot of people, like, it's like very stressful. Like, if like you guys understand, right? Like, how absurd and dumb these things that fans do a lot, right? And here's the thing: like, let's say they're from VTuber corporations. If they graduate, what now? Are you still gonna be as parasocial as you can? A lot of people would be, but still, no, no. That's why my only advice for for everyone who are fans, be careful with your wording, no matter what. Even my friend slash manager is always being are always checking up on me on certain things. In what I say, there might be things that I have forgotten. There might be things that I just say without thinking, which obviously could lead to a lot of things that should not be done. And that's why it's better to like be wary of everything. Sorry, I'm just checking up. I got a very important message suddenly. But yeah, you have to like every one of us, like, once they graduate, they would likely try to find another VTuber they wanted to, right? There's that kind. Like, okay, so what's the point of being parasocial to this person? So you just like them just because they're in the corporation. So now that they're indie and you want them to get out now, you're not going to support them. If you guys remember the former Mr. Rias, and now he's K9 Kuro, because K9 Kuro already mentioned it on his stream that, yeah, he is that one because the contract is already over. So there's there's like a big gap of subscribers and followers. So like you can already tell that there's like you can already tell who are the actual fans of him. It's just hard to like imagine these topics. Like, imagine people could go this far just because they did some like a very simple thing that should not be offensive to begin with. Unless it's of course really offensive, then obviously you have the right, because why would they do that in public or whatnot? At the end of the as again at the end of the day, it's all about etiquette, respect each other, common sense before saying anything as fellow fans. Like, I'm a fan of Doppel Griz, I'm a fan of Ren, I'm a fan of Kageyama Shion, I'm a fan of Axel Sirius. But obviously, I'll be the reflection of those said fan bases, because whatever I say related to them could affect anyone, right? So before we end the reality 101, I would like to say this for each and every one, not only those on YouTube, but also here on Twitch. Other than, besides reading the rules and regulations of every content creator you support or are a fan, you guys please remember to not only use your common sense, but to be wary of whatever you say or what you're planning to say. If it's something that you think that it's good for the streamer, but it would sound offensive, don't say it. Please. You're in a public setting, internet. Twitter is a public place full of bots, full of AIs, full of dumb people. Okay? Be the better fan. Be a better person. Because how you say it reflects of how you reflects is equal to how you are in your IRL self. Okay? Same goes with other things. If you think that there's something wrong with this person and in the legal things, you could just email. Like, you wanna like speak out from what's on your heart and on your mind. But obviously you could attract a lot of people. So then just DM or just email them that I love your stream and other things, but there are things I like this. It's not that hard. It's not that hard to be civilized. You don't have to like sound as if you're angry all the time. You wanna die being angry? I wouldn't want to have a life wherein I will be angry until my deathbed. No. So you have to like, so again, proper etiquette, read rules, have common sense, be wary of your words. You are fans of certain streamers. May it be like they are like big content creators or small content creators. You will be the reflection of what will happen to your streamer, right? Same goes with me. As someone who is a live streamer right now, I am very careful with whatever I say, because I could affect anyone. And I would not want that to be an example to everyone. I would want to like show you guys also that this is how I feel. This is how I see it from my perspective. I don't want to take sides. However, because here's the thing, once you have taken a side, there's no turning back. It's like visual novels. Once you chose a choice, you can never go back. You will get the ending that you will get the ending that you don't expect to get. Yeah. So that's, I guess, about, so that's our TED talk for Reality 101 about fans and parasocialism. So again, again for disclaimer, because I said this from the very beginning, whatever I have said today are all based from what I am seeing on the internet, what I have experienced, what I have seen, and what I believe should have been done, and how these things, just because it just sounds so dumb doing these certain things. You could just have shut up and just move on, or like just comment in a proper professional etiquette way. Like, it's not that hard. You're a human. You're not an idiot. You're not a manager either. So what are you, right? Oh, thank you so much for the hugs. And hi, Min Min. Hello. We were like talking about Reality 101 about fans and parasocialism. So yeah, that's about it for Reality 101. So if you guys think that there are some topics that you wanna like you wanna like talk about, or you guys have like questions or other things, I am open. Like my business email is in my About Us Twitch page. For YouTube, I don't put it there because obviously not yet. I'm still working things out. Okay. I'm also on Twitter, but obviously you guys can't DM me because obviously this past few days I have been encountering very annoying bots. So annoying that I just wanna like DM them like, can you please not DM me saying hello? You could like tell me hello and then you add what you wanna say. That's it. So again, if you guys have any like suggestions or you guys wanna comment on what I have said, and then it could have been said like this in the it could have been said like this because it might make any misunderstandings, then just let me know. And then I can like respond back that like, yeah, that's true. I could have done this and that. This is only just from my perspective, but I can understand why it might sound very different for other people. So again, guys, I am not attacking anyone to begin with. I am like, I am saying what I am seeing on the perspective of every fan bases, and what I am seeing majority of the time. May it be 4chan, may it be on Reddit, which I don't see, may it be whatever's on Twitter. Oh, thank you so much for the head pat. Thank you, thank you. So yeah, so thank you everyone for the reality check 101. I'm sure you all learned about what things that you have to like ponder or take note of, because I want all of us to be like aware that this is happening in reality. If we want, because you guys have to remember, if this problem was caused by humans, then humans should be the one to resolve that problem. Okay? Human error human error requires human fixes, right? Makes sense. So yeah, we should be ending the reality 101 talk about there because things are already dark. But then again, it's like a very harsh topic if you guys think about it. But it's better that way than having to like deal with certain things, right? Yeah. So again, guys, as fellow fans of different fan bases, we have to be proper and take note of whatever's going on. If this person is being too much, may it be on Discord or may it be on Twitter or Blue Sky, there is nothing wrong in reporting to the higher ups, to the managers, to the moderators, to if you don't trust the moderator, then the live streamer themselves. I'm sure they have a business email, or for VTuber Corporation, you guys can email to the legal email or legal management if they have emails on that, or whichever email that you need to send to if there are like concerns or other things. Be the better man, be the better person, be the better woman, be the better person. Be the better fan for everyone. Wait, who is this about? No, it's technically nobody. We're just talking about like fans, parasocial fans, Delulu fans, like, or the fans that are like have common sense and other things. Like we're talking about fans in general, Min. Like what based from what I am seeing in the VTuber sphere, content creators, YouTubers, cosplayers, or whatnot fans, but mostly all related online. So yeah, I hope you all learned a lot of things from the Reality 101. I'll probably be doing more of this, but in a very odd day. So I will keep you all updated on that. So now, give me a second. By the way, who's your favorite VTuber sibling? I'm not gonna say any favoritism. I will not say anything. I will not say anything for reasons. Because once I say a name, I'm already giving favoritism. I would rather not give any favor to Akio. I will not give any reasoning, okay? Yeah, I will not say anything. I haven't said anything. I have not said anything, Jay. Do not assume you will get hurt. In Filipino terms, wag kang mag-assume masasaktan ka lang. I'll not say anything. Okay. I'm sure it's time, everyone. I'm sure I'll be changing first the topic. So before we begin the Sonic and Sega Racing, I will be doing a 3 minute break so that I can like drink water after that long a topic. I want to say the ASS, but I can't because I'm also streaming on YouTube. So I have to be demure. So I will be leading us to the BRB screen for Twitter. So I'll be doing a 3 minute ad. So for those who are listening, please make sure to grab your snacks, grab your water, have a break time. I'll be coming back after 3 minutes. I'll be drinking water. Also, thank you so much, Studio, for the hydrate. I'll be doing that. I'm off the work, so good luck with streaming. Sure thing, Momo. Good luck and have fun. So please do take breaks. So I'll be doing a 3 minute ad and we will be right back after that and we're gonna begin playing the game. So I'll be take for those on YouTube, I'll be taking us to the now loading screen because I don't have BRB screen yet. And then for stretch of motion, yeah, I'll be stretching that as well. I'll be doing hydrate and stretch too. Thank you, Tofu. So while for here on Twitch, I'll be moving us to the actual BRB screen. So give me a second, guys. So where wait, I don't have media here. Oh my gosh, there's no media. Hiya. You know what? That's fine. Yeah, take care. Yeah. So in the meantime, wait, I'll just put an audio. Wait, let me give me a second. I'll just where's that media? Is it this one? No, it's this one. There we go. Yeah. Baka may lumabas na yabay art. Don't worry, guys. The artworks are safe here. Don't worry, guys. They're all censored, okay? That's why there are 18 plus. So if you guys are gonna be following them, please do take note that some certain arts here on Twitter are like on Twitch, they are like made sure that they are cropped so that things are not gotten too far. Okay? So right now I'll be doing a 3 minute ad for Twitch, and for those on YouTube, I'll be back in 3 minutes. So don't forget to grab your snacks. I'll be hydrating and stretching my muscles. So be right back, everyone. Okay, I am back. Yeah, I am back, everyone. I hope you're all you're all back. I hope you guys are able to get your water, your snacks, and other things. Yeah. I just got my blanket because it's cold. Sushi burden though. Only though. I will not say anything. Do not. I will check that trailer later. But thank you for that. Okay. China side. Yan ito. Tofu. Okay. We are back. So we will now go to. Okay. Before we begin, I'll be taking us to the gaming scene of mine. So you guys might be shocked on what is going on. So I'll be explaining in a few minutes, okay? Because some of you might be shocked what you guys are gonna be seeing on my game. Okay? So let's begin. So you guys might be wondering, why is there a weird screen right here? Why? So it's because apparently I can't like I'm trying to do my best to window capture the Sonic game, but the problem is it does not want to listen to me. So I have no choice but to do the display capture. So whenever I show my monitor, it will show the game. Because what the heck? So yeah, you guys are seeing right now my display, the mouse screen reveal. Yeah. Isn't it neat? There's just very few icons, unlike a certain Link's VTuber. Because dang, how on earth did you have so much things in your desktop? Yeah, my desktop is very organized. And obviously, for those who know who that person with me is, yeah, there's you and who's the handsome player. Oh, previously he is Hero, but now he's in a different name. He's now a very good looking, awesome yellow Oni named Yoshiyuki Doji. Yeah. This was a like I think I've been using this wallpaper for I think 2 years already. It's because it's like very clean and it's not like too complicated. I might change it, but I'm too lazy. Yeah. So now I'm sure everyone is excited. So second. And now the moment we've been waiting for, Sonic and Sega All-Star Racing. Ha! Nasaan volume mo? Oy! Volume mo, oy! Wait lang guys ha. Where's my volume? Made me work hard. There's nothing. Let's do this again, guys. Sega. There we go. There's volume now. Let's go. You guys can hear it now, right? So let's go, guys. We are going to be playing Sonic and Sega All-Stars. Finally. Let's show the opening so that everyone can see. Oh, one of my favorite female characters in the Sega series. Rex. Oh, hi, Rex. Hello, hello. Now, let's wait to play online if you buy Sonic Racing Cross. Yeah, 2 weeks. I wish, but yeah, not yet. Oh my gosh, it's Dr. Eggman. Some characters I don't know, but some I do, like Ulala. Oh, Tails. Welcome to the Bear Cave. Yeah, hello, hello. Yeah. And that is it. So Sonic and Sega All-Stars. Why Sega? So characters that you guys saw that are not from the Sonic.
And Sega All-Stars Racing.
Yeah. Here we are, guys. So this is the Sonic before the Sonic Sonic All-Star Crossroads or something. There's this game. So yeah. So what's the objective in this game that we're gonna do? We are just gonna do all the cups. If I forgot if there are cups in this system. So here we are. That's why I have an account right here. So let's see. Single player shopping. Yeah, there's shopping so that I can buy characters by aesthetic, like this one. Yeah, there's this guy, Jack Bryan and Akira Yuki. There's Ryo Hazuki. Some of them are well-known characters from the Sega series. Mobo and Robo, Alex Kidd, and then there's Upa Upa. Yeah, there's a lot of characters. So how do you get this? No, it's not like you have to pay. No, you have to earn points from playing. Metal 360, it includes Banjo and Kazooie and Metal Sonic Guilty, which is not included. Yeah, sadly. So there's also the license, of course, split screen if I wanna split screen because of multiplayer. So now we're just gonna do single player. Let's see. There's missions which I don't really care. Oh great. What's this? Sunshine. Take Amigo and drift through the carnival. What's this? Wait, what's this? Oh my gosh, it's loading slow on my OBS. I am so sorry, everyone. Okay, let's go. Okay, I'm trying to remember how this works. What? Oh, it's L? E? Wait, that's the bottom? Keep drifting. Yeah, I'm trying. The controls are so different from what I thought. Okay, yeah, that was a surprise. Sega Mile. Oh, so I earned 899. Okay. You unlock Treasure Island. Okay. Okay, we're exiting because I am not doing these missions. I need to fix the controls first. The controls in the controller feel so different. Yeah, there's a lot. Let's see. They don't really show the controls, which is annoying. But it's so different from the controllers. Okay. Hopefully I do remember. So let's see. Okay, let's just do single player. We're just gonna do one Grand Prix just for me to understand. If I do remember, wait. Let's do single first, just for me to remember the controls. Yeah. There's Tails, there's Sonic, there is Ai, there's Billy, which I don't know, there's Amigo, and there's my favorite, Ooh La La, Dr. Eggman, Shadow, Amy, and the best part, they have their own cards. Obviously, I'm gonna choose, what's F1? Info. Speed acceleration. Oh, there it is, so I can get to see their stats. I'm still gonna choose my favorite girl. Ooh la la. So yeah, I still like the Samba. Shibuya Downtown. I guess some of them are like based on Korean mansion. Oh, because of the horror part. Okay, let's try my favorite because I like the song. Any racer. Okay, hopefully I do remember. I'm still trying to get how the drift and how the start goes. So the controls in the controller are different because the ones they don't show the second config, which is annoying. Mag-ayun amigo. Okay. No, it's still loading. I should have waited. Okay, still trying. I'm still trying to remember how the controls work. Ulalak, you can do this. No, no, aya. I'm still trying to get used to how this works. No. Okay, let's see. Do I still... The controls are so weird for me. Mega horn. That's the mega horn, isn't it? Okay, I hope they bring back Ulala in... No, no item. Okay. I swear. No, ayaw. Okay, I'm still trying how to work. You can hold the item button throw at the same time. Yeah, that I know. Okay, I'm still trying to get used to how this works.
Are you kidding me?
It's okay, Ulala. I'm still learning. Tight. Ow. Those hazards are annoying. Also no announcer. Yeah, I don't want any disturbances. Tickets! Stop disturbing me, Tails. Ah. What's this shooting star? Die. Imagine VTuber racing. I think they do have VTuber tournaments or something. Wow, okay. No, poor Lala. Yeah, I tried. That would be so chaotic and fun. Yeah. Samba on this one. Let me just imagine that you want to run over. Yeah, no. I mean, like you and me. Yeah, I wish. Okay. Let's check the setting. I mean, I do enjoy the racing. I guess the controls just felt so different compared to what I thought it would have. Because I've gotten used to like Mario Kart controls. So that's why I had to do like single races just to see if there's like any difference. Okay. Let's first do some options just to see the setting. Weapons and power-ups, hazards, off. Yeah, I chose advanced so that I can get used to how it works. Because I can be a beginner as well, but it doesn't feel like challenging. So that's why I had to do that. Yeah, there's also 3 laps. The maximum is 9. But obviously we want to do 3. Okay, what's this catch up? Okay, I need to understand what is catch up. Those are controllers. Correct. Yeah. I don't really know. Let's see. Yeah, chaotic fun. Yep. Hopefully it would. Will Tails go? Yeah, I lost to them. I still don't understand what the catch-ups are. So I'll just... Let's see. Did I save it though? Yeah, I still don't understand how the catch-ups... What's the purpose of the catch-ups? The license for challenges, records, test drive. Yeah, I can do those, but no. Okay, we now have like enough points so we can unlock new characters. So let's get Knuckles. Yeah, some of them are so expensive. I don't understand why, but I guess it's because their stats are like so strong, probably. So we'll start first with all the characters that we know. There we go. Now we have Knuckles. Okay, so we're gonna be doing racing for now. Grand Prix. So let's see, what are the stats of Knuckles anyway? But turbo boost is low. I'll still choose Urara just because the acceleration and handling are useful. You can buy the tracks and music. Oh, that's neat. I'll still choose Urara because some are nice, but I'd rather choose Urara. I still like her. Urara. Beginner, advanced, and expert. Oh, there's those two. Oh, so there's those cups. Oh, I didn't know there's this one. You know what? Fine. First, new. Okay, you know what? Let's go. Egg cup. Okay, there's Samba, Casino, Harvey, Carnival Town, Blizzard Castle, Rampart Road. Okay. So there's gonna be a lot of things here. Let's start. Yeah, we're still waiting. Billy Hatcher and the Giant. Oh my gosh. I'm not familiar with other characters. Me too. I don't know them too. Is there trick moves here? I feel like there's no trick moves here. Welcome to the Bear Cave. Yeah, hello, Dit. Okay, I'm still trying to get used to how this works. And that. Okay. Sorry, I'm so concentrated I can't read chat. Oh, so it's that button. Okay. Press the drift button to do a trick. Oh, there it is. So I knew there was a trick system here. Hi. Oh, Dr. Eggman is really after me, huh? I would need that. Sorry. Yeah, I'm used to. I had to remove the announcer because I don't need to hear things. Ow. Ow. Nice. Yeah, let's go. Nice. At least I'm still learning. At least I got. Yeah, at least I got points. Come. Okay. I mean, this is the beginner, so it just makes sense. I want to see the other cups. That's the thing. I unlocked the other cups just because I was testing out the game. So the story about this game and how I got this, Jay wanted like we want to play with each other with this racing, but apparently it does not have an online feature. Final Fortress. Oh, from Sonic? Okay. Oh, it's the guy that I saw that became playable. Yeah, I still don't understand how it's gonna work. Sonic. Oh. Hazard's not allowed, apparently. Okay, nice. Round lap 2. While transferring the Sonic. Oh. So I won't lose. Then again, it's beginner, so it does make sense. I can't imagine if I played Crossworld. It's gonna be so wild to think about. Oh, so if I dash, it doesn't really affect me. Oh. That's good to do. I'll try that out if I can even reach it. Can I even do this? Yeah. So that was not. So I really need to have dash. So I need an item that lets me dash higher. And duly noted. I was experimenting, guys. There are shortcuts, but you need boost. Yeah, that's what I thought. Ow. Let's go. Okay. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Now we can go to the next cup. Next is Samba Amigo, but the Carnival Town. So it's different from the one that we saw earlier. Samba Amigo. Yeah, it's different. Samba de Amigo. Ow. Okay. Let's go. I'm just gonna lead the items as is, just for me to learn. Yeah. Okay. What the heck was that? Ow! I keep hitting those things. Hallelujah. Yeah, let's go. Okay, let's go. That wasn't that hard. Night from Night's Journey of Dreams. Oh, thank you this for that. Okay. Okay, we're now at the last stage. Casino Park Pinball Highway. Yeah, I can already tell this is Sonic. The fact that I know that there was an area in Sonic game that there was a like a pinball area. Can be. Oh. Final stage. Okay. I can't drift here. Oh, great. Can someone donate double to get Switch 2? I wish. Huh? Okay, there's point hazards apparently. Oh, oops. I used it too earlier. Sega would release DLC for Sonic Heroes. Me, I just wish they bring Ulala as a DLC. Ulala's still nice for me. I type. Oh, La Bomba. Ow! Oh, I can't throw it downward. Oh. Okay. Oh, wrong one. Wrong way. That does not have to insert. That's true. Ah! No. Nice. Let's go, ulala. Final standing. So 1,800 OC. Nice. I think we can unlock a new character now. But I'm too lazy. Yeah, yeah, 10. Let's go, ulala. Nice, let's go. We won first place. We got the Ed Cup, which is good. Unlock the horror cup. Okay, that's not what I thought I would read. Okay, we got that one. Okay. Now we can, let's see. I'll still play as Ulala. Ulala. Beginner. So we got the horror cup because we already finished the other cup. So the monkey cup is the last cup. I don't know what's in monkey cup, but we'll see. So for now, let's do the horror cup. Korean, Lost Palace, Sandy Drifts, Ronkaku Hill. Okay, so yeah, it makes sense why Korean Mansion was one of them. Great. Now I'm gonna have to deal with horror. I swear, if they do jump scares, I'm gonna like. Oh, great.
Space jump out.
Okay. This is annoying. I hope so. Played it here and I died the first level. Oh, I am. Oh. Oh. Oops. Sorry. I thought it was that way. Okay, how dare. I made a mistake on which direction. I don't know how the map works. That was the mistake. Yeah, I'll stay here so that I don't have to deal with hazard. Mario himself. Well, I have no word for that one, Jay. I wish I could say something. Oh, wrong! Wrong! Ooh la la! Oh, safe. Nice, let's go, ooh la la. Okay, nice. Supposed to be the playable from the Wii, but it got scrapped due to the influence of Mario Sonic. Yeah, because if you think about it, I don't think it's gonna it will be a miracle if it does. Unlike the Mario Kart Arcade GP, the Mario Kart Arcade GB, they did have Pac-Man on it, so I guess it just depends. Okay, let's continue on. Horror Cup Race 2. This is Sonic. Yeah, it's like it screams Sonic. Yeah, Lost Palace. Okay. Oh, so even the jumping has to be timed. Oh. Really know. So rocket, I can like throw it on the earth. At least that's known. I wonder what the rainbow does. I just throw any item I feel like I want. Oh. I've known. Like blooper. Oh, okay. So the rainbow is actually useless then for me because I'm in the front. Ah! Oh, shadow. Finally. Thank you, Jay, also. Because, like, I have no knowledge on some of the items. So I'm still trying to grasp on how this works. This one, I know it's for booster. Yeah, let's go. Ooh la la. 10. Ah, so different for different stages. If it's Sonic, that's the sound. Okay, of winning. Nice. Okay, next. Super Monkey Ball. Dirtus the third. Base jumba. Oh, okay. I was too early. What am I looking at? You completed the steering stage. What? What challenge? I don't even know what I did, but okay. Yay. Yeah. Da- Ow, 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 ow. Okay. That's not what I thought. Ow, ow. Achievement. Yeah. Ow. Okay. 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 Ow. Where? Ow. Girl. Ow. Ah. Okay. What's the break here? Beverly, you. No. No, ow. Okay. No. Oh, okay. Oh, it's her special move. Yeah. Okay, this is so hard because I could fall anytime. Drift and accelerate to turn like that. Oh. Ah, bro! Oh, okay. Okay, at least I'm learning. I can't imagine if I do expert on this one. I am not gonna survive. You completed the last survivor challenge. Okay, first of all, I just fell a lot, so I don't know if I should be happy with that. Well, at least we're on the last one, which is the Rokaku Hill. This is it. Final cup. Tokyo. Oh, this is Tokyo? I wouldn't be surprised if there's some areas here that I am very familiar with. Oh, not enough. Honestly. What the heck? There's a shortcut that I do not know. How dare you? They just out of nowhere. Okay, where is this shortcut that they're taking to? And why do I not know that? I need to look for that if I want to win this area. Nice, first. I think you can do it double thumb. Yeah, thank you. I don't know how they're able to like go to that one shortcut that I don't understand how they do it. Like, I don't know. Well, that's alright. At least I got points. So that's good. Yippee. Drift to chart the turbo blue, then release drift for level 1. Yes, finally. You've unlocked the Samba Cup. Nice, Samba Cup. Okay, so probably we will end once we finish all the beginner cups. Then we're gonna call it a day. So next Grand Prix. I'm still gonna choose my favorite. Ooh la la! Beginner Cup. So now we have the Samba Cup and the Monkey Cup as the last one. So let's go. So Amigo and a Deadly Route, Highway Zero, and Ocean Ruin. Okay. That sun is so creepy looking just looking at it. Sega miles are displayed on your license. Beat your friends. I wish. Oh, oh my gosh, I'm lagging. That's a lot. Rocky Coaster, Carnival Town. Okay. That's a lot to take in.
Greetings, boys and girls.
Galaxy greetings, everyone. Yeah. Okay. Tight. Okay, this is a speed. Ow! What the hell? Okay. Okay, Mr. Creation. Okay. Okay. We're still doing okay. Okay, so far. Power grip. Okay, the bomb is something that we can't throw. Oh my gosh! Okay, we can do it. Okay, we can't really throw the bomb behind. So only the bomb is something that we can't throw. Not again. Them blade, I swear. Ow! Now this one. Okay, really? Oh, Amy's special move. I didn't get to see Ulala's special move, so it's fine. Let's go! Let's go! Okay, first place. Yeah, we're gonna be rushing this as much as we can. Next is Tokyo to Highway 0. The Samba Cup. That cup looks so nice. Like, I remember that although Sonic doesn't have like trophy like miniatures, apparently Super Mario World has like the Mario Kart, like the trophies, literal trophies. So I wish there would be like easy ways to buy them, but then they are so expensive. Okay, stop hitting me, Shadow. Oh, tayo. Okay. Thank you for the arrows. Okay, what are those? Ay, putik. Ah. Taste the rainbow. Oh my gosh, okay. Some characters are still like so far away. Eh? What is that rocket? Ow! How dare you? That was a giant rocket. I guess that's like the spiky one. Dang, I'm like surpassing them. Is this area really that hard? But then again, if I do advance, it's gonna be even worse. Let's go. Yeah, that I'm so far. I guess some of them like got stuck. Okay. Okay, next round. Oh great, another horror area, really. Korean mansion, the deadly rouse. Wait till you see the longest track. I wouldn't be surprised, Jay, whichever the longest track is. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
Galaxy greetings, boys and girls.
Galaxy greetings to you too. Oh. Okay, I don't know where I'm going, honestly. Oh. Amba. Okay. So far, so good. Ow! Really? I like how some of the zombies are like cheering the racers even though it's a haunted area. Die! Why? You know what? Take this. That's for... Yeah, that Tails is getting annoying for always hitting me with ow. Yeah, that Tails keeps hitting me with rocket. Really? Okay. You completed the True Blue Challenge. True Blue Challenge. Okay, next is Ocean Ruin. Okay.
Hey there, Space Cats. Ooh la la here from Anti-Space Force.
Ow. This bench. Come back here. I swear, Amy, I saw what you did. And I thought Tails was the worst one. Apparently, there's another bench. Back here. Like this. Yeah, amigo. Amigo. At least we got something to protect us from any harm and danger. Not bad. Let's go Urara. Okay. Urara's doing well so far. Now that's the longest. Oh really? Ow! Yeah, I made an ouchie there. That was my fault. Your latest creation. Keep doing a trick up 3 times. Okay. Oh, great. Oh, never mind. Dude. Nice. Goal. Let's go. Nice. We got 40 points. Yeah. Okay, we did well. Nice. Okay, we got good stats. We got good stats. Let's go. Okay, I will never forget what you did, Amy. So, what the heck, you? Yeah, ooh la la. Ooh la la. Okay, we got the cup. That's it. You unlocked the monkey cup. Finally, we got the last cup now, guys. And then we'll see how many points we have that we will be able to unlock. Yep. So we're now at the last cup, guys. I'll still choose my favorite, Ulala. You guys don't understand why I like Ulala. Not because of the game she's in. It's because of her name. She reminds me of a VTuber named Ulala. Okay, here we go. The last cup. Monkey. Casino Park Bingo Party. Oh, bingo. Now this one's. Oh, I see a Wheel of Fortune reference. Okay. Okay, first of all, Sonic, how on earth do you even encounter such gambling areas? Hey? Okay, those rip. Huh? Okay, Shadow, first of all, how are you that fast? Double, there's a track that you need to be careful. When you drift, release the accelerate button. Oh, that I didn't know. Okay, Shadow, first of all, why are you always on my back? Shadow does triple trick. Oh, that's why. Ow. That's why, okay. Oh, so that's why. Okay. You know, you shut. Okay. Oh, oops. There you go. Now you can just. Now you can like get away from me, Shadow. I think. Nice. Okay. Casino thing, well, Sega had several casinos, but they said it was smart. There's traffic, you need to be careful when you release for the fault. Really? I haven't encountered one yet so far. So far. Toy coin dozer. Oh, next, Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg. The Dino Mountain Lava Lair. Okay. I like how Monkey Cup is like the last cup. I was expecting like the monkey's the last one, but okay. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay. I was too late. Okay, ow. Okay. No! Ooh! Yeah, a lot of people keep falling. Okay, Shadow, I know you're good, but please give me, please stop. Oh yeah, I could have done that bit, huh? What the? Ah! Ooh la la! I'm so concentrated. Okay, let's go. Okay, that shadow is something. Nice. At least you're going down. Okay, next. Monkey target, Pirates Ocean. Or Pirates Ocean monkey target. Okay. Super monkey ball. Okay. Oh, so we're in a pirate ship. That's the one. Okay.
Hey there, Space Cats. Ooh la la here, coming at you from Spaceport.
Okay, ulala. Yeah, I missed. Looks like. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Oh, so I can like do. Oh, okay. Okay. Why would you throw banana? No. Do not throw those bananas on me. That's a lot of banana. Yeah, I saw that. There was a hidden thingamajig. To make a banana ketchup for spaghetti. I'm picking this one. Huh? Huh? Oh. I was like, huh? Oh. Okay, that's annoying. Hit the brake. I am. I'm hitting the brakes. There it is. This is so messed up. Not again. So they literally like tell us to break. Of this game are the same crew who made Little Big Planet. Oh, that's interesting. That one I didn't know. Okay, we still have one more area to clear. I wouldn't be surprised if they added another cup. Final Fortress Thunder Deck. Okay, that does make sense as the final one. The final cup being in the final fortress. I guess this is where the final battle with
Galaxy greetings, boys and girls.
Hey, this guy. This is it. Oh, okay. I made a mistake. I thought I have to go there. Oh, the Sonic Heroes. So it is the final area. So I was right in the guess. Did you just try to shoot me? Okay, I don't see anything. Sonic. Ooh. Ow. Okay, first of all, second of all, I'm gonna make sure you all regret everything. Channel 5 is on Steam. Oh, and I'm gonna take note of that. Okay, nice. You completed the to be this good takes ages challenge. What challenge? You know what? I don't have to know. You completed the Sega World Challenge. Hmm? Completed the Sega World Challenge. I guess because I finished like all cups. Yeah. Yay, we get to see the ending. And of course, we want to skip that because we know it's going to be very, very long. Okay, let's see. Is there other new cups there that we don't know? Let's check. Okay, no more. But how about the other cups? Do they have like cups that we have not seen? Eggman. Nope, no extra new cups. Okay, at least we have now completed that. Let's see. Have the missions already. Let's see. How about the license? Yippee, yeah. So let's see. What are the challenges that I have unlocked? So True Blue, earn your blue amber Sega license. Virtual Dawn, Captain Silver, no limit. Win your first Grand Prix. Win every race within a Grand Prix Cup. Win every Grand Prix Cup. Yeah. Fighter. Take out a component with each character's all-star move. Time Stalker. Set a personal best time. Mostly time travels. Now for AAA on any mission. And I got ooh la la, the Space Channel 5 1999 reporting and dancing. Now All-Stars Racing transform. Yeah, I don't think there's like transform. It's only racing, but I don't think there's transform. Let's go shopping first. Not a lot more. Let's buy him. And then of course, let's buy the most expensive one. At least we now have new characters. I don't think there is even transformed, Jay. I don't think so because I did check. So let's see. We now got a new character. In the game, they mentioned Diddy Kong Racing Banjo's fire. Oh, I didn't know that. For Eggman, Opa Opa. And there is this one, Speed Acceleration. Also, technically, he's Urara, but better acceleration and handling. But speed is low. Rio. Working Man. Tension Blast. Oh! So these are like the special move. Fantasy Horn, Working Man, Tension Blast, Samba, El Rodeo, Supersonic. One who appeared Wreck-It Ralph. Oh, Hail Tornado, Amy Pico Hammer. So I just smacked, yeah. Knuckles, Emerald Power. Ah, okay. It just swoops and boom. Shadow, Super Shadow. It just Missile man. So it throws missile to your working man. Oh, it flips over cars. Okay, that's funny. You know what? Let's do like one mission because just one. Okay. You were able to. No, I don't want this. I'd rather do the Marzi Grazi. Okay, so they said about like we're gonna drift tour. Okay, I just want to do one. Yeah, I guess this loads so long because this is like the most highest graphic. Oh my gosh, loading. Now let's try that again. Let's try this again so that I'll get because it was like loading so slow earlier. There we go. Triple A. Complete the Mega Driver Challenge. Yeah. Yeah, that is the most trippy. Yeah, I had to do triple A just once at least. Okay, can we buy anything? That's the first question. None. Okay, let's see. Let's see. We can edit our license now, I think. Edit name, select portrait. Yeah, we got a lot of new ones. It's fine. Yeah, we got a lot. There's even zombie here, and I guess that's for the Kuren one. I'm really happy with Ulala. Yeah, select nationality. Apparently, those are the only things we have. They only have these ones: America, Australia, Belgium, Brazil, Great Britain, Canada, China, Denmark, Finland, France, Germany, Hong Kong, India, Italy, Japan, South Korea, Mexico. People call it Mexico. Some people Mexico. Netherlands, New Zealand, Norway, Portugal, Russia, Singapore, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, Thailand, Turkey, and Misk. And since there's no Philippines, well, yeah. So yeah, dang, that's a lot of game. Okay, at least that should be it. Yeah, because we already did all the challenge, we don't really need to technically like do all of them. What matters is we did have fun. Sadly, too bad they don't have the online version of this. So yeah, it wasn't really like it wasn't like how do you say this? It was fun, I guess. Okay, okay. Let me just. There we go. Okay, let me just get my BGM so that before we end stream, I will make some very familiar announcements. So give me a second. I'm just gonna get the BGM real quick. Give me a second. I'm just gonna change. There we go. The media player, so that we can now make the further announcements. So that was fun. Yeah, we were able to like do reality 101 about fans and parasocialism. We were able to also play Sonic Team Racing, got all the cups. We got so much good achievements. Yeah, it took me a while to understand how the controls work for Ulala, or rather the other like how to do the drift and other items that I am not familiar with. Like there's not a single instruction. Okay, so well, I guess I have to do the mission just for me to understand how the mechanics work. So for now, I was able to like catch up with the racing that I should have seen. So what is on the schedule for the upcoming week? As you guys have already seen the bi-weekly schedule. So I already did the Sonic and Reality 101. I merged them together on Sunday because I was like very tired on last Friday and Saturday I was out. So tomorrow it will be Super Bomberman 5. Yep, it'll be Super Bomberman 5. On Tuesday and Wednesday, it'll be Kirby Dream Course. Unless, of course, I might have to change just in case I might get tired. But we might not know. This will happen on any of this. But for now, Super Bomberman 5 for Monday. Tuesday and Thursday, Wednesday will be Kirby Dream Course. 29 will be Luxor 2. And lastly, Friday will be Mukbang. For Mukbang, I am gonna check if it's gonna push through depending on what food I'm gonna be getting. And then lastly, 31 because my bi-weekly doesn't have a salary because it's gonna be like a guerrilla stream. It will also be a day where I could just like sit back and for goodness sake make me relax. And then Sunday there's the just chatting stream. Yep, we're just gonna like what we're gonna talk about. We're just gonna relax. I don't know. I'm not sure what we're gonna do. So that will be the expectation. You mukbang. Yeah, yippee. It'll be the first time that we'll have. So, what will be the other announcements? I did mention on February 14, I'll be doing a very special event. Yeah, some people might know, some people won't know. Oh, thank you so much for the head pat. Tofu. Thank you. Yeah. So, what will be the expectations? There will be more surprises coming up in the future, but expect that there will be there will be more retro games in the upcoming days. Like as you guys noticed, there's Kirby Dream Course and Super Bomberman 5. So please do take note that for Super Bomberman 5, I will not do 100% completion because it's gonna take like a long time because 100% is not like the end. There's 200%. So please keep that in mind. Then there's also the Kirby Dream Course, which I won't be able to do like getting a gold medal because this one is gonna be very difficult if you don't know what to do. Especially that there's no resets here. So you really have to be careful here. It's like playing golf. And then there's Luxor 2, which I will not be able to finish because I don't know if I'll be able to make it to the last level because Luxor is like very repetitive, but at the same time it gets harder and harder as the game goes by. So hopefully I'll be able to finish it compared to Luxor 1. Also, for those who don't know, shout out again to Jay for gifting me the Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. And then for Luxor 2 was gifted by Linxian Albi. Yep. So once again, I'll be resting for the next few days to prep up for more retro games. You might not know, I might be playing more retro games in the upcoming bi-weekly. But for now, we're already at like the last week of January. Hopefully things will be a-okay for everyone. Once again, thank you all for coming to my stream. I hope you all enjoyed the Racing and Reality 101. Again, for the Reality 101 talk that I did earlier, please do take note that whatever I have said, those are all based from my own experiences, perspective, and also what I have seen from the internet. Okay? So once again, thank you all for coming. Make sure you take care of yourself, rest well, have fun, and hope you all have a great rest of the morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Okay, wait. Why is it taking long? Yeah. Okay. Hopefully you all take care of yourselves. So again, thank you so much. Take care of yourself. Bye everyone, and night night. Night night Tofu, and night night to everyone. So Monday again. But anyway, bye and take care everyone.